Just have to pretend, just have to do it like that. We've already decided that what we are doing is a fundraising flyer. And the way Canva works, like if you see here, they already make templates for the designs. Because what you just have to do is now tweak some things. So for us to get a design that is based on fundraising, we don't have to search for fundraising. Fundraising flyer. You can also search fundraising flyer on your own. So when we have searched fundraising flyer, I'll try as much as possible to dodge anyone that has this crown. It means that you need to pay money to use it. And since I want this class to be interactive, it will not be entirely fair for us to use a fundraising flyer and it's just 8 minutes. So we have seen this one. I've seen this one already. It does not have the heart and everything. We just have to keep looking for it because Canva is more like a candy shop. You have to look a lot. So I've also seen this one. I like this one here, but it's simple and it has hierarchy. So I just open it. If it's on your phone, it's just going to open it directly, but I'll open it and I'll come back to search. So it has opened here. It's open here. I want it to open fully so that I will go back to searching. You need to have like 3 or 4 or 5. You will then choose the best and work with it. Service is very, very slow. I have to disconnect. Put my phone. So this is this one. Oh, let's go candy. Let's keep shopping for the free ones to see if there's anyone that catches our fancy. Most of the ones that are good here are all. This one is very fantastic, but also a free something. It's a paid design. There's another way we can do it. You can get a paid design and try to do it bit by bit, but we already have 17 minutes, so it does not make sense. Let me go back to the copy to know how the copy goes. Copy is small. So I'll say let's go with the other one since we have just 16 minutes. Can we? Do you think this one is good? The Canva is blocking some of the tax bar. It's not showing everything. But then, can I see your phone? Let me see. It's who uses an iPhone here? So I'll see your phone. So I'll just have to explain one. Okay, so before we go to designing, we have to now ask ourselves, why is it that some of these designs suck? Okay, and the design sucks for 2 major reasons. Number one is that there is 0 hierarchy. So hierarchy is another word for order. There is 0 order. And I think the simplest way to explain it is if you look at this place, which of them right office? Yeah, it's not really about yes, the records are not clear. But if you see here, who can tell me the difference between both of them? Somebody has not spoken before. is this one better? Which one do you fancy more? And why is which better? Please stand. And then this one is what? Simple. Very simple. So, and that simplicity is called negative space. Yes, you can. So for this one now, you see that it's like the person. So they're making the fundraising flyer with this. This person wanted to tell the investor or whatever person the 7,000 reasons why they should fund their club. He's showing picture of their past projects, showing a lot of things that are very relevant. While this person just said something, we need your money, gave a contact, blah blah blah, and a photo. If you were this person and you had 1 million naira, who would you fund? You fund this one because it's simple, right? And how can we fix it? I think a better way of like communicating how we can fix this is by looking at my design. This design is very simple. I could have put gradients, I could have put somebody's picture, but let's count the elements that are here. This is element 1, this one is 2, this one is 3, and this one is 4. The objects that I design are just 4. So it's not complicated, right? Though this one has many elements, but this outline that I added is making it complicated as 1. They will not say use the 20, 30, 50 rule of color. And this one is just like, if you see here, this one is using many colors. It's using red, green, blue, yellow, like there's a lot that's happening. But in our design, let's say my design, how many colors do we have? We have yellow, we have red. A matter of fact, this is not red, this is cranberry, this is the Rotary official colors. So we're using the Rotary official colors because I asked the question, who are designing before? And who I'm designing for is Rotary, so it makes sense to use Rotary colors across the board. Then we use the 30, 20, 50 rule because of this one. The black does not count because it's just the background. It's called negative space. But this one is taking 30% of the design. We use red, 30% of the design. Then we use yellow, 20%, 30%. We use red, 50% of the design. We use yellow, 30% of the design. And then specks of white and make 20%. Do you understand? So we are following the 30, 20, the 50, 30, 20 rule. Red is 50. Yellow is, so let me show you another design and tell you how we did it. We have just 11 minutes. So for this one now, which one is 50 here? Then the other one, the other type is what? White. So let's go again. Okay, let's go here. So here, which one is 50? Exactly. Then which one is 30? Black. Black is negative space, it's the background, so you don't count it. So which one is 30? And which one is 20? Exactly. So this one is interesting because for here, you can say I use multiple colors, but all of them are shades. What did I want to communicate? I have to also ask, what do I want to communicate here? I want to communicate progression. So when I say progression, progression is just like growth over time. It can be decline, growth or decline over time. So this one is mechanical calculator, and they are growing. You can see the shade of cranberry or the shade of red is increasing. And for this now, I do not have to I don't even know the hex code. I just told AI, I want to indicate the progression of color, and it gave me the steps, the one I'm going to use for each step. So I just added the hex code. So you can see that this one starts out pale and just keeps going, right? But in all of this now, which one is 50%? Cranberry, this red, everything is the same shade, but it's the same color, but different shades. So it's 50% of the design. Yellow is the 30%, and then we can say that white is the 20%. So let's get started with design because we already have 9 minutes. So it's going to, if you make sure that your designs are easy to look at, follow 50-30-20 rule, you're going to make designs that are just very good, right? Keep the spacing consistent. And I think the best way I'm going to explain that spacing thing is showing you something. I'll show you with a phone and everything. Let me go to... So, for this 20 now, I don't know, this T2, there is this T2, I'll show it to you on phones. It's set at 1. And the reason it's set at 1 is because so that the text would be clumped together. But not together that they would go over each other. Let's make this thing 2 now. See, the text are now empty. And it's not looking nice. Because it's like, it makes, let me remove this thing. It makes everywhere clustered. You could go like this, but I found that, let me do Ctrl-Z so that I'll show you that way. I found like this one because I gave, this one is, it's just about visual hierarchy. We've talked about 30-20 rule in terms of colors, but there's also 30-20 rule in terms of objects that are there. So if this one was plenty, as it were, you don't know which one you should look first. You are seeing the design, you are seeing the design, you are seeing the bad design, you are seeing the how to fix it. Everything is everywhere. But because of how I made it, it's easy. It's always easy design. The first thing, who can tell me the first place your eye goes? It goes here. Even this one is too much. It's jam-packed. So if eye first goes here, then it reads the text, and then it reads this one. There's a tool called VSA. When you're done with design, you can send it there, and to use AI to tell you where human eyes goes first. You can send it one, but it's not relevant to us. So the thing is inconsistency. How to fix it? Apply grid lines. Someone will ask, what is grid lines? Let me show you that T2 in your phone. This tool has design. How did you find this? Everybody's and you don't share it here. You saw it there. Let me exactly. So if you press on any text, you see the T to there. That's where you can now change the text, whatever. So one. That's for so for another thing is grid lines. So let me show you guys something. If I copy this thing now and group them, there is a line that is inside this design that will show as I'm moving it. You are seeing the line. I don't know if you are seeing it, but there's a line there for grouping in iPhones or in mobile phones. That is them one by one. You have to like press and hold, then the 3 buttons will show. 3 buttons will show, then you can then select what you want. You now keep selecting. That's why I prefer doing laptop. Let me do this one. So when you press text, let's say you press the text. Everybody's seeing this. When you press the text, there is some things that come on top. At the end of that, there's 3 lines. 1, 2, 3. Okay? Have you seen the 3 lines? Have you seen it? Please, if you have seen it, please indicate. Let me see from the box. If I help you to hear. Oh, forgive me. If you have enough space, you do not follow along. I don't know how I'm going to tell you to find design. Search fundraising and try to find this design. So have you the name of the design? Maybe when I go to my site, I'll show you. Okay. Red and yellow border donation. Search. If you don't see the design, red and yellow modern donation. That's the name of the design. You have found it, right? Exactly. Red and yellow modern donation. When you see the design, donation. So you click, sorry. So you click on the text. When you click on anything, it's going to show you something that will come up. You click on it. Okay. So when you click on the text, you click the three buttons. You now see select multiple. Are we at select multiple? Or are you ready to start? The text, it's not the same line. The text, like this is the design now. You find anything here, just click anything here. You can just click. You have clicked it. So this is the three things that have come up. Okay. So now we have clicked the three lines. There's three things that come up there. Just click the three things again. This is the more button. For the one that I showed you at this point, you can duplicate, you can delete, whatever. But if you click the three lines, it's going to show you select multiple. With my laptop, I can just drag my this one and I'll select everything. Because of an iPhone, you have to select them one by one. So if you select multiple, you cannot select things. And after selecting, you cannot click on them. So when you then group them, you can then move them around. But for me, I could just easily drag everything down carry and I'll group them. You understand? If you don't understand this, please tell me. 2 minutes. So you can now select anything you want. Then after you now group. So when you group it, you cannot carry it along one hand. So we have talked about that. So, and why did I talk about even the grouping and everything? Because you have to make sure that everything is inside a line. There's an imaginary line that comes up in every design. And if your design is not inside that line, so let me show you an example. Let's say I group this is can carry everything once. But for you people, you have to do it one by one. Vaccinator, are you with your phone? Your phone. Oh, I have power bank. So my own now I can do this. Though it's a different design, but I'm going to show you guys something because you don't have time. I can do this in my design, but I'm make it all of this. But and if I don't know if I'm moving it, there's a line that's showing. That's telling me what this is the center. Let's say I do not put this in center and I put it here. Does this design look as appealing to what it was before? It does not. Look at it before. Look at before here. Here it was in the center, but then it was. So do you understand? Do you understand? Okay. So let's go to designing what we have already. So I'll just say, I'm seeing that there's a problem that we are facing, which is that there's something, it's just like there's something covering the design. I don't know if you guys have experienced it, but that thing, you have to delete it. I've already deleted it in your own. There is something covering it. It was the thing that was making you unable to select multiple that time. Have you seen it? So if you have not seen it, just say it. It appears not to be anything. Because if it's a gradient, if I'm moving it, the gradient will be moving up. But it's not doing anything. You just tap it. Once you tap it, that three things will come out. You see the trash can icon, and just delete it. I've deleted mine. So here again I can copy. But you guys cannot copy like this. But I hope you know how to copy things. Because it's going to help you a lot. So let's go back to what AI told us. So what did AI say we should do here. Be the reason hope lives on. So what we're going to do is we're going to carry, this person says 1 donation, 1,000,000 hopes. Let me clarify something. When we were looking for a template, on Canva we searched fundraising, and we saw fundraising templates to use. And then we looked for the one that did not have the crown icon, and we chose that one. If you are making, let's say, fellowship, hey, I don't know how you're going to do your own, but let me finish. So it's like the word that is missing, like what's missing now is that photo. That photo is no longer there. So you can undo it. So time is up. So but then when we were looking for fundraising flyer, we searched fundraising. If you want to make a fellowship flyer, you just have to search fellowship. Or if you want to make whatever flyer, just have to search a keyword that is relating to that. And Canva will give you options. You just have to candy shop. Are we stopping now? So I think my session has ended, but what we're going to do since we are here is just to replace most of these things and we are done. But I have a video. I have a link. I have a video I can share to us. It's like 5 hours course, a free 5-hour course on how to edit with Canva. And to get it, you just have to scan this QR code, send me a message, and I'll send it to you. You send it to my DM by the way. So if you scan it, I'll send you the free code. This has to signify that you are from Road Tracks. Then I will send it. Did you open WhatsApp? Eh? Did you open? So if you scan the QR code, take it to my WhatsApp, and then just say, please, you don't have to say please, just say anything, and I will. And I'll send you the free course. It's a playlist. Have you scanned? So one thing is remaining. Is everybody scanned? Yes,